good tea.
We're spilling the tea.
We are.
Hello everyone.
Hi!
This is Queenie. I brought her today because we're going to be doing a reflection video of our first quarter at UCLA. So we're both transfers. So we just finished our first quarter. It's winter break right now. And we almost have to return for our next quarter. Okay, so yeah, we're just basically going to be talking about like a lot of different things about UCLA. So yeah, the first thing that we're going to start off talking about is dorm life and living on campus. Okay, so we both live in the same building. It's a transfer building.
Yes.
We're on the same floor.
Yes.
The transfer building is what is called like deluxe rooms. So your room is like 2 feet wider than a classic room because you have AC, but we don't like the AC. It's not that great. We don't really recommend. But like having a deluxe room is nicer because you have a bigger room.
True.
Yeah.
But the AC is kind of horrible in winter. That's the downside, but there's still some upsides about living in a dorm.
Yeah, I think there's a nice sense of community. Like you get to be around people who have the same background and experience as you. Like you're not living with a bunch of freshmen, so you're with people like who have also gone to community college or just transfers like you.
Yeah, definitely. And also, you got to meet like so many friends. I mean, I just met her on the floor and then we're like best friend, and I'm, visiting her right now in winter break.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I think like it's cool to like hanging around with people and stuff. And yeah.
Yeah.
Should we mention it at the downside or not?
Yeah, like bathrooms.
Yeah, bathroom problem, girl. So basically, because we're living in a deluxe or classic, it's the same. It's a floor bathroom.
I guess you just kind of lose your sense of privacy, like you were saying.
You kind of do, but also be more respectful to like the area and stuff. Clean it up afterwards,
So we have dining halls, like you get a meal plan. The dining hall food is the best in the country, so that's really nice. There's cafes for takeout.
4 in total.
And 3 dining halls? No, 4
No,
dining
4
halls.
dining halls.
Yeah, so 4 and 4.
So
Yeah, like there's an Asian one.
it's called Feast.
Yeah, there's B plate.
B plate.
Which is short for Bruin plate. And it's like the healthy kind of organic one. It has a lot of vegan options. Each one has vegan options. It's just that one is more so. Then there's Covell, which is like Mediterranean and Italian.
Yes.
It's very basic food. I don't like it. Definitely not my favorite. I'm a B plate fan. And then there's Deneuve, which is like what we joke around as Denny's because it's like literally American food.
Yes.
Some Mexican, but really American. Okay. The next thing we're going to talk about is just our transfer experience in general. So like, how was it adjusting as a transfer for you?
Me?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna talk about internationally because I'm an international girl. I really love UCLA, to be honest. I think I belong in here. I love that the school has like a really huge school pride. Everyone just wearing like sweatshirt, t-shirt, UCLA. Academically, like, cause I went to community college before I transferred here. So community college obviously is a little bit easier. Maybe it's too easy. So it's kind of hard for me to adapt it to UCLA. The professor, the style is really different. Too, like, it depends on what type of professor you get. So like you can check from Buren Walk to see like
The ratings
the,
and like
the
comments.
The gradings and comments is basically like rate my professor. But like it's still like you have to reach out to the professor. You have to go to office hour to get better grades. The main thing is I'm like in a big lecture, it's hard for you to focus in exams or like midterms or whatever. So like you got to be more focused to study and to like pay attention in the lecture because you can easily to zoom out if you're sitting like in the back.
Yeah.
So you got to be more
like proactive
Yeah.
about being a student.
yeah.
And then I think that like being a transfer just in general in the school, you can kind of feel like left out just because you haven't been there as long and like you kind of feel like maybe you don't belong. I don't really know if that's true, but I do think that like people who have been there since freshman year kind of feel like they deserve to be there more than you. So you
But
might...
no, you deserve to be here, okay?
Yes. So there's a lot of like opportunities though for you to be involved, and like there's a huge transfer center that they've just built.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
I haven't really used it. I used it to get free stuff.
Oh yeah, there's so many free stuff in UCLA.
There's like a whole transfer week, remember? Like in the beginning of the quarter, there's like a transfer week, there's transfer pride. So definitely like, just because you're a transfer and you're like technically a junior, don't try to miss out on your freshman experience. Still go to events that like freshmen only go to, like get that experience for yourself.
Sure.
Yeah. Classes. For classes, we're both psychology majors.
Yeah, we both psychology majors.
So we take like really similar classes. We had like 2 together.
Yeah, we have 2.
Yeah.
Next quarter we have 3.
Yeah. So I think it's definitely harder than community college, but I think you just have to like in community college I didn't put a lot of effort in. Like it just was like easy. Yeah. So now it's just a matter of actually putting in effort, and I think it's okay. But like she said, it is harder because in a bigger classroom, you're not really used to that, so it can be distracting, especially in exams. Like I would get annoyed that people were constantly getting up or like shuffling around papers. Yeah,
but you got to get used to it. I think it's just a matter of time. So like don't be stressed out because you didn't do as great as in community college. Like try to get back together, try to figure out what did you do wrong, and then try to adapt it. So like if you need help, I think obviously there's so many UCLA students are really helpful, or like TAs, professor, they also really helpful. So once like you just got to reach out. Yeah.
And like there's also discussion sections for a lot of the classes, so those are smaller and you can like get closer to your TA in that, or like join study groups.
Oh yeah, study group definitely helps. I think definitely helps us to like study.
So clubs and extracurricular activities. Okay, so for me, like, well, we both joined the Psychology Honor Society, but my biggest thing is that I'm involved in a lab, a research lab, so I'm a research assistant and I help conduct the research that grad students are usually running in the lab. So that I do for like 8 to 10 hours a week, so that's like my biggest thing that I do outside of classes. But I'm like, yeah, I'm hoping to get more involved, like we'll see. But I think the first quarter was really an adjustment period.
Well, I'm kind of different because I don't want to be missed out or whatever. So I actually rush for my first quarter with business fraternity. Yeah. Like I didn't get in, okay? I got rejected. But I think it's fine. Like UCLA is a big campus. Like there's so many things you can get involved to. Even if you get rejected, doesn't mean that you like, oh, I'm really bad, I'm useless or whatever. Yeah. And I actually like apply for other different stuff. So I applied for Daily Buren, which is I think is really good. I applied for the social media intern. For you guys don't know about Daily Buren, it's basically a newspaper in UCLA, and it's starting from like the beginning of the school, like 1919. So like it's really like self-organized, and every people in the newspaper is their student. So like we did build up like the team spirit or whatever. You just got to try everything if you want, really, but don't rush into everything too. Also,
don't like rush getting involved in like way too many things because you don't want to overwhelm yourself. But also, don't stop yourself from doing anything because you have to remember you do only have 2 years, so you don't want to waste your time. So the last thing we're going to talk about is social life. For friendships, I mean, I have all my friends on the floor.
Me.
It's nice to meet new people, but if you find like a group of people you really like, just stick with it.
You're right.
Yeah. Another thing is that like when you first move into like a dorm, a lot of people say that you just kind of become friends with anyone, and then like over time you start to like distance yourself. And like I guess that's kind of true, but also like I still live with everyone and I have classes with so many people that like we've still kept in touch, so.
Yeah, so for me, I mean, UCLA is a huge school. You can basically meet everyone you want if you want to.
Yeah.
You want.
But in a weird way, it's also like hard to meet people because it's so big, you feel like overwhelmed and like, I just feel like a lot of people act like they already have friends, so they're not going to try to be your friend. you know? Like I have a lot of like friends who I'm friends with for classes, and then afterwards we never talk again.
True. I mean, if they are friends, they would just stay with you, to be honest. So you don't have to be worried about like, oh, I don't have any friends. You definitely gonna have friends. And my closest friends are like mostly on the floor. Basically, because we all live together and we have the community and everything. We just walk to each other. We don't even need to call. We just go there, talk to them or whatever. Not on the door. Even they are sleeping, taking a nap. I don't care.
She does that to me all the time.
Everyone is so nice in UCLA, to be honest. Like you got to meet some people that you feel connection. You make connection. You feel connection or whatever. So.
Oh, anything else about social is like games? Okay. Yeah, going to like sporting events. That's also a big thing about like social life. That's really fun because you get to like feel like you and the other people from your school are actually one and united.
Yeah, and then always there's free games. Okay, free games.
Yeah. There's a lot of free games like volleyball, basketball. Well, like basketball sometimes. Women's is sometimes free.
Women's.
Okay.
Free.
Sexism, but yeah.
Yeah.
The football games are like really long, but they're fun to just experience. I would recommend it. There's also like a concert that they throw, Bruin Bash. Yeah, we went to that together. That's fun too. Yeah, there's always like something going on.
There's always something.
I went to a concert, like a Halsey concert in LA. I mean, you just like...
I didn't go there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like there's always something going on, if not at school, in LA in general.
There are so many things to do, to be honest. Oh, Westwood. We're talking about food.
We go out to Westwood, which is like where UCLA is located.
Yes.
We get food there, shop there. There's like an Urban Outfitters. There's Brandy Melville. There's all that.
Yeah, there's like a lot of things over there.
There's also like Santa Monica, like 5-10 minutes away. So I've gone there before.
And also they have like 2 theaters, which is I think is pretty cool. And then there was one time I went there. There's like premiere. I don't know why, but there's a premiere over there. Like
Stranger Things premiere was there. Will Smith was there once, and like
Bright. Yeah. So like UCLA, Hollywood. You know, you have 2 years. You got to have fun. You got to meet new people. You got to try everything. You know.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
I think we gave a lot of information, so thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching. Hopefully that helps.
Thank you so much for watching. We will probably be coming out with more UCLA related videos.
Yeah, we probably do that for sure.
We'll do maybe like a second quarter reflection, end of the year reflection.
Hopefully it's a good one. Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.